In Isaiah 1, verse 16, it says, "Wash and make yourselves clean. Take your evil deeds out of my sight. And stop doing wrong." As you jump and move your feet quickly in boxer jacks, remember that God calls us to clean up our lives and move away from sin. Just as you're getting your heart rate up and burning off impurities, may your faith in Jesus Christ purify your heart and mind. May you jump into a life of obedience and closeness with God. I'm Roman Hunter. Welcome. Today we're going to be talking about boxer jacks. Now, it's a really wonderful cardio exercise. You get a full body burn, a full body blast from this exercise. It really helps to increase your heart rate, your breathing. It helps to get your blood flowing, your heart pumping. It's a really wonderful exercise, especially if you have a short period of time to work out in. And you want to do something quickly, probably for 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. This exercise, in addition with other whole body cardio type exercises, will make a wonderful combination for that context, right? If you have a short period of time to work out in and you want some high intensity cardio exercises, this is a good one for you. It's a bit technical though, because you have different movements occurring, right? The first thing I'd want to advise is it's good to master jumping jacks first. And I've done videos on jumping jacks, different variations of jumping jacks, and you need to master the jumping jacks. So once you get the jumping jacks down, then you can put some boxing into it, okay? So I'm going to show you some 101 on boxing. So each time you throw the punch is a jab. So each time you throw the punch, make sure you keep the other hand up by your jaw. Because like in regular boxing, when you throw a punch, you want to be blocking your jaw at the same time. Because if you do get a knock to your jaw, that can really knock you out, right? So have the other hand up, blocking the jaw as you throw the jab and going back into your jacks, all right? I want to show you the whole movement first, and then if it is that you have difficulty, getting your coordination around this exercise, I'm going to show you some modifications to this particular one, all right? So again, know your jumping jacks. Once you can do the jumping jacks, out with the arms, out with the legs, in with the arms, in with the legs. As you master that one, then when you come down, you turn to the side and punch. So you turn to the side and punch forward with one hand, all right? So the leg that is in front, that's the same arm, that's the same side, the arm that is punching forward, that you're jabbing with. And then you bring it back in, have the hands up by your jaw, and then you're going to jump out into a jumping jack and then back in. So again, start with feet together, hands by the side, starting position for the jumping jacks. Feet together, hands by the side, you jump out with your hands out, your legs out to the side, they're all separated. Bring the hands back in, jump to the side and jab. And then bring the hands back in, make sure that both hands are by your jaw, and then jump out again, and then back in. All right? So again, feet are together, hands are by the sides, jump out and in. As you jump out, separate the arms, separate the legs, jump in, then jump to the side and punch. Make sure as you punch, the side of the back leg, that hand is by the jaw. On the side of the front leg, that hand is punching forward, okay? And then as you pull it back, as you draw back, you go back into feet together, all right? You go back to the starting position of your jumping jack, which is feet together and hands together. They're not separated, okay? So you're in this position, you're jabbing, you bring it back in, feet together, and then jump out again, jump back in, jump to the side and separate the feet, and punch, you're jabbing, then turn again, face forward, jump out, in, turn to the side, separate the feet and punch forward, having the other hand by the jaw, bring it back in, elbows down, both hands by the jaw, elbows tucked into the side because you're also blocking your rib cage, you're blocking your trunk, you're blocking your core, you're blocking your torso because you don't want to get knocked anywhere around there so as well. So you're blocking it in. Jump to the side and punch. Bring it back in, out, in, punch. In, out, in, turn and punch. Turn again, face forward again, in. Regular jumping jack, turn to the side, separate the feet and punch, hand by the jaw, bring it back in, elbows tucked into the side and hands by the jaw, jump out. Okay, you got that? I'm going to combine everything together for you now. Boom, punch, boom, punch, 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 punch. You can change the side, punch, punch. You can do right side, left side. Punch, 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 jumping jack, turn, punch, jumping jack, turn, punch. Next side, punch, jumping jack, turn, punch, jumping jack, turn, punch. All right? If it is that you do have difficulty with that coordination, because it's a bit technical, but you can get it once you break it down, then you can do one leg at a time. So, out with one leg, back in, turn, punch. In, out, in, pivot on the back leg, punch. With the leg leaning forward. The leg that is leaning forward, you punch with that arm. Bring it back in, out, in, pivot, punch. Right? Out, in, pivot, punch. Draw them back to your jaw. Out again, in. Put the hands up, pivot, punch. Bring it in, out, in, punch. Next side. All right? Next side. Out, in. Pivot on the right leg. Lead with the left leg and punch with the left hand. Okay? Bring back the left hand, bring back the left leg to meet each other. They are tucked in again. Put the hands down, jump in, jack time. Step out with the left leg, step back in with the left leg. Step forward with your left leg, jab and punch. Put the right hand by the jaw. Bring it back in. Elbows tucked into the side to block your rib cage and the core, your torso. Out again. Keep the hands tucked in, punch. Bring the hands back together. Keep the elbows tucked into the side to block the rest of the body. Fist by the jaw to block your jaw. Out, in, step forward, punch. In, out, in, step forward, punch, pull it back. In together. Out again to the side, in, step forward, punch. Bring it back in. Out to the side again, in, step forward, punch. Bring them back in to the face, elbows tucked in, feet together. All right? So, out, in, punch. Out, in, pivot, punch. Bring it back. Out, in, pivot, punch, bring it back. It's a wonderful cardio exercise to add to your program. Boxer jacks. Remember to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm Roman Hunter. Have a wonderful day. Blessed.